We're just working on getting the roof straight so I can get it into primer. It's pretty messed up, so I did a little bit of metal work with the stud puller, and now I'm just, you know, doing the filler work. But it looks like it's a lot, but it's honestly just kind of like a skim coat. It's just that a large portion of the roof needed to be skim coated, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. The center seems to be pretty straight. It's just like the outer sections that, you know, have some dents here and there, but it's coming along. It's looking pretty smooth. After primer and some more blocking, we should be all right. All right, guys, I got the first coat of primer on for this half of the roof which we worked on. I'm gonna try and put at least 2 more, maybe 3 more coats, just so that we have a nice high build so that we can block it out nice and flat. But with the primer nice and wet, it's kind of showing us that our bodywork's looking pretty straight. I'm very happy with that. Hey guys, still going through and kind of just finishing up the body work on this this side of the car. It's a lot of dings and dents, so it's a lot of Bondo. Some of you are probably asking why are we doing this on a drift car, but you know, if we're gonna be repainting it and stuff, I kind of want to make sure that it looks semi-decent. I spent a lot of time at this part of the quarter because that's where we shaved the side marker. We glassed the back side, and then I kind of just Bondo glass and Bondoed the front side, and it's kind of just repairing the quarter panel damage that was also here from an accident. So I'm trying to make the body lines and all that stuff look a little bit more decent. But yeah, it's a whole lot of body filler, a whole lot of blocking, but I'm gonna try and get it ready for primer today.
Day 2.
Alright guys, so earlier this week we finished up the body work on the car. We made sure that all the dings and dents were filled over with body filler. We did some metal work. We got around to priming the car with a high build 2K primer so that we can go ahead and block it later on. I went ahead and I deleted the antenna hole that was here. We shaved the side marker holes that were in the quarter panel. Just kind of took our time and straightened out the body work, got everything primed up. So right now what we're going to be working on is getting the front end fitted. Everything's made out of fiberglass, the hood, fenders. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time trying to get that fitted up and getting all the gaps and whatnot really nice. I got the headlight brackets that I'm working on right now. These are the headlight brackets for the Silvia front end. So we're not doing the pop-up front end, we're doing the Silvia. So we got these brand new from Nissan. Luckily they still make them. And we're just bolting them up just so that we can get the headlights and everything dialed. I don't know where to begin. Fitment is leaves something to be desired. It's pretty off. Yeah. Let me see what I want to do here. So I have the fender really roughly mocked up. It took a lot of shaving, in certain areas to try and get it to get on there without the door rubbing up against the edges and stuff like that. But we have it mocked up, and right now I'm gonna try and bolt up the headlight just so that we can button up this front end a little bit more. This is our Silvia headlight. These are the triple projectors. Probably the least desirable to a lot of people, but I think with our GTR grill that we're going to be putting on it, it's going to look pretty cool. I know a lot of you guys like the bricks over the triple projectors, but I think these are going to be pretty nice too. So we'll get that bolted up and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so we got the front end put on. There's still a lot of body work that needs to be done. I'll kind of show you guys around. The door's still rubbing up against the inside ledge of the fender a lot, so we're probably gonna have to go in and shave it a little bit more. Up top, on this side at least, the top of the fender is extremely low compared to the top of the hood, so we're probably gonna have to build this up. It's, I don't know, it's almost like a ½ inch to a whole inch off, so I'm probably gonna have to build this up with some glass. Just minor things here and there, just making sure our corners and points and stuff are going to look really nice. This side, not as bad as the other side up top here, but I had to shave a lot on the inside lip over here and then also against the door, which I still need to kind of clean up, but pretty much the front end's all pieced together. I'm gonna try and fit the front bumper in a little bit and see how that goes. I won't exactly know how everything fits until I have the corner lights, and then that way it can kind of go off and make sure, you know, that our headlight positioning and our grille and everything fits good. All right, so the front bumper that we're using is an OEM Silvia front bumper, and it comes with these brackets with studs that normally mount to OEM fenders. So the way that we positioned it so that we would know where the holes are going to be on the fender was I took this bracket out of the bumper itself, and then we kind of just like mocked up the bumper to the fender, and then Maxie went in there and then put a Sharpie through the holes just to try and mark where they would be. And then, you know, with the bracket you can kind of confirm roughly where the studs are going to lay. So I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes. We're going to put this back in the bumper and try and slide that bumper on with the bracket.
Day 4.
All right guys, today's the day. We got the help of our friend Dillon here, and we're going to be pulling his KA24 out of his S13, and it's going to be going into our S13 Silvia. We got all the harnesses and all the hoses and stuff disconnected, so we're going to try and just yank this thing out of here.
Kai's hoist better fucking hold up.
This chain better hold up.
Yeah, it's his chain too, dude.
So it's literally just resting on the motor mount and that stud, huh?
Yep. So now I think it's time we can do the cross member. Take it off
completely.
Yeah. Okay. Everything goes smoothly from here. Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
It's not gonna drop on my face, is it?
No.
Oh shit, that's scary.
You good though, right?
Yeah. Alright, you're clear. Look at this.
Cheap on.
She's pretty. It's probably gonna break loose from that down plate. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, keep on.
Oh, dude, the fucking mounts are bad. I should have just tied this to the fucking truck and just back the truck. And pull it out with the truck.
What do you need it?
We're pulling.
Okay.
Now you can reach to
I can reach that with a wrench.
Alright, what are you doing?
Now that we have the motor out of the car, I figured it'd probably be the best time for us to do the EGR delete. So I took off that EGR pipe. We're gonna block the exhaust manifold with a bung, and then I have an EGR block off plate for the EGR valve, which is this thing I just yanked off. Except these bolts are gonna be too damn long.
You got me.
I got you, bro.
Yay! We're getting closer.
All right, now let's get it
yeah.
started.
Alright. Black plug's coming in.
It's still stuck on something. Or there's resistance. Huh.
You gotta pull harder. Hard.
Oh god.
Huh?
It's like, I don't know what it's stuck on. I got a decent amount of it through.
Yeah, we just need a few more stuff in there.
Okay, come on.
Just take a break.